body ages. Many changes happen in our body with age. We get wrinkles, our hair turns white, and our bodies become weaker. Important organs such as our brain, eyes, and heart may no longer work as well as before. Because of this, we're also more likely to get sick as we get older. What causes these changes as we age? And more importantly, can science help us to one day prevent them? When we age, it is actually our cells that are getting old. Much of this cellular aging is caused by changes and damages in the DNA and proteins in our cells. Our DNA contains all the instructions needed for the cells in our bodies to function. These instructions, or genes, tell the cells how to make things like our brain, heart, and eyes. However, DNA can be damaged by chemicals or UV radiation from sunlight, causing breaks and other changes that result in a loss of genetic information. In addition to getting damaged, chemical tags on the DNA, called epigenetic marks, change as we age. These tags act like traffic lights that turn genes on or off. Aging causes some of these traffic lights to change from green to red or vice versa, so that genes are accidentally switched on or off, making the cells malfunction. Another cause of aging is when the protective caps at the ends of the DNA, known as telomeres, wear down. Each time a cell divides, its telomeres get shorter and shorter. When they become very short, they tell the cell to stop dividing and enter a kind of cellular old age known as senescence. These old cells produce signals that disrupt nearby cells and stop them from dividing. Lastly, damage to the proteins in our cells can contribute to aging. Proteins are like tiny machines that carry out many important functions, such as transporting nutrients and oxygen, or carrying out chemical reactions that are needed for the cell to work. But when these proteins are damaged, for example, by chemicals or UV radiation, they stick together to form toxic clumps and no longer work properly. Over time, all these damages and changes to both our DNA and proteins causes the cells in our body to work less effectively, stop dividing, or even die. Because of this, our eyesight dims, and our bones become weaker. We may even get diseases such as cardiovascular disease and Alzheimer's. The big question is there any way to slow down this cellular aging? At the Center for Healthy Aging, scientists are studying how cells repair their DNA and keep their proteins intact. This could help reduce or slow down cellular aging. The amazing thing is that these few mechanisms are all that underlie the changes in our bodies as we age. By understanding them, we can find ways to better protect our DNA and proteins and slow down aging at its root. This would not only stop small things like wrinkles, it would help us stay healthy in old age, helping us to avoid diseases such as cancer, cardiovascular disease, and dementia.